Hello there everyone, my name is Squalo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, guess what guys? Congratulations to me, to you, to every single diamond hand in the industry, because guess what? US SEC approves Bitcoin ETFs. Congratulations, we've been waiting for this. We've been worrying, what if they get rejected? What's gonna happen? And now they're in. And as I told you before, that actually if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen before the January 10th. And it happened on the last day. Congratulations! Now the question is this gonna be the sell the news type of an event? And should we actually be opening a short trade right now for a short-term correction before the actual up move in the bull market is going to be followed by the actual halving that is coming up, and also the Fed pivot, etc., which there is a lot of also macro data. Let me know in the comments if I should do a separate video on the macro situation, because there is a lot to cover. Let me know about this. And in general, once again, congratulations. And certainly, guys, this means that the huge stuff is coming, and you need a place where you're going to place a lot of trades together with me. And I'm going to talk about my short trade in this video, so make sure to watch it till the end, because otherwise you're not going to make any money. So first of all, you need an exchange that you can actually trust, and I personally trust Bybit. And with my exclusive link down in the description in this video, again, you can claim up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses, and from what I understand, they're going to be ending this promo very soon. So use it to your advantage. And also, if you use Bybit or BitGet and you use my links down in the description of this video, you will also get lifetime access to my crypto community, which is Discord. There is a link to it down in the description of this video as well. This is where I post all of my trades and the trades of my team, and we are exceptionally profitable. We are a very great community of very good traders. So if you want to learn, see how professionals do it, and just, copy trades if you want, then that's the place. And you cannot pay for it. The only way to get in is actually to have a Bybit or a BitGet account. And you have to actually have an active account where you're actually trading with your account, and you have to have money in your account. So certainly, if that's the case, and if you're a trader, you need an account anyway, so it's a win-win. Use my links, sign up, become part of my trading community, and let's just dig in. So let's see what is going on, besides the fact that we have historic moment right now. This is it. Before I just show you what I have to show you in this video, and before I conclude whether what kind of a trade we are taking here. So for me, it is the most epic time, because remember what happened to gold. Gold did 4x when the ETF was introduced. But first, actually, there was a sell-off on the actual ETF news. So could that be the case with Bitcoin? So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the data. But besides this, though, if you've been listening to me and Michael Saylor and other people who actually are believers in crypto and blockchain in general, then this here, what is happening with SEC and actual ETF, it means that Bitcoin will be at $1 million. Sooner or later, maybe in the next 5 years, 10 years, whatever. But this is the beginning of something absolutely fucking monumental. So if you're going to be on the sidelines for this, you deserve to be poor. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. You deserve to be poor, like dirt shit poor, if you're gonna miss this opportunity. This train is taking off. Well, arguably it already took off back when it was at 15,000 or previous cycle, whatever, but it still is not too late. Now, let's get into the data. And this is the first thing I want to show you. This is just the liquidity. So overall, our target for like 48, 49, 50, 51, 52 still kind of stands when it comes to liquidity if we look at it. So this is, the good aspect, that actually there is a bit more liquidity to the upside. So market makers and big players, it makes more sense for them to actually push the price higher. But don't celebrate just yet, because this is what we are seeing on Coinbase, for example. We've seen like about 10,000 Bitcoin transferred to Coinbase. This is like $600 million transferred to Coinbase. And usually when we see such huge whale action and transferred to any exchange, usually it is because they want to take profits, they want to sell, because maybe they're expecting a sell the news type of an event. So we're seeing a lot of volume right now for this, even though the price is not crashing yet. But again, let's take a look at every piece of detail and piece of data that I have for you bit by bit and step by step, and then conclude what we're going to conclude. So this right here, actually, this is quite interesting, but I know it looks like, what the fuck is this, Thomas? Like, what is this piece of shit? But this is actually one of the neural networks that we're actually using, because we're actually testing in my hedge fund as well, in Crowell Capital. We're using different AI stuff. We're just testing them out and see how they work. And there are different sources that we use to actually have market predictions based on neural networks, which is quite cool. And a lot of their predictions have been very accurate. Like, I didn't talk about them much yet, and let me know in the comments if I should talk about them. They're very complex, but this is what one neural network just drew for us for Bitcoin. And I know there is no numbers, no prices, nothing. It's just how it is. But this drop right here that it's predicting right now is down to 39.5. So it is predicting about a 20% drop, like 15% drop from the current prices. So this is what neural networks are telling us. And what I think is of utmost importance, and the reason why we are not seeing this crash or pump yet is because, number one, the actual ETF itself is already priced in. The fact that the pure fact that it's actually going to be there in the world. So that's why we actually didn't see a pump on the news that SEC finally approved the ETF. But what is not priced in yet, and the reason why the price is stagnant and the reason why it's not going down yet, is because we want to see, and this is very important, pay attention right now, that we really want to see what is going to happen tomorrow as the first day, today, tomorrow, whatever, in the next 24 hours, what is going to be the volume and the inflows into Bitcoin ETFs. Because as you can see here, these are the ones that are going to start trading in the next 24 hours. It's ARK Invest and Vast and Fidelity and Franklin and Vasco, T-Rex, VanEck, whatever. So there is quite a few of them simultaneously. And I think that the next move in price of Bitcoin is going to be decided once trading begins, once we see actual volumes flowing into ETFs and therefore into Bitcoin. I'm going to certainly keep you guys updated. So this is what I personally really want to see before I make my next decision on my next trade. And this is what brings me to the chart. And first, we're going to start with Ethereum before we look at anything else, because right now it's pushing like crazy. Look, it actually pumped much more than Bitcoin today. And we actually broke out of this formation that we've been quite stagnant in for quite some time. And it's been a while since I spoke about Ethereum. We broke out here, arguably, and then we actually got stopped by this, kind of resistance. And then we finally broke to the upside. And you know why? Because if there is spot Bitcoin ETF, the current chances of Ethereum spot ETF coming along are much greater suddenly. And that's why we actually see this pump. And therefore, we could also start seeing some pumps in altcoins. And that's why the altcoin portfolio that I actually put together recently, the small one, the meme coin one, it's in negatives. I know it's like very painful for me to see it, but I'm still holding it because I think that they will still pump. In my opinion, you do what you want. But I'm going to make probably a separate video about these a bit later. So what we are seeing in altcoins right now, especially in Ethereum, is that the fact that Bitcoin ETF came about now creates hopium for other ETFs as well, in particular Ethereum being next in line. So therefore, being in Ethereum also makes total sense. I have a lot of Ethereum, so I'm very happy to see this up move and this breakout from this actual formation. But now, let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's have a look as to what I'm expecting and whether I'm going to be taking a trade as of right now. And quite frankly, I'm not taking it. As I said, I really want to see as to what's going to be the volume for the traded ETFs tomorrow in the next 24 hours. And then based on that, I'm going to decide whether I'm taking a short trade or not. Because remember, about everything that I actually spoke about in my previous videos, everything that I gave you, all the targets, all the statistical probabilities, all the volumes on CME and liquidity, etc., I showed it to you before. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, you're missing out on a lot of incredible data. So go ahead and check it out. So for now, for me, like my target for now, I really want to see some kind of a pump, at least in the shorting area, because shorting from here right now, according to the neural network, it makes total sense, and that's what it's telling us. But at the same time, I really want to see another small extension, because there is a lot of people shorting right now. There is a lot of shorts right now because a lot of people are saying, oh, sell the news type of an event for a short-term perspective. And I think there might be at least another spike to the upside into this yellow zone to stop people out. And this is where I will start considering to actually put in my short trade in combination with the data we see with the inflows into Bitcoin starting tomorrow once we actually start trading. And I think this is going to be a good way to combine data and actually decide on whether we want to take a short or not. Because who knows? What if tomorrow everybody's going to, on Wall Street, going to run like crazy and put in $100 billion into Bitcoin, which is probably at this point impossible. And then Bitcoin is going to just pump and then FOMO, and we're just going to end up at 100,000 or worse, something crazy, which is going to be amazing to see because I'm holding so much Bitcoin. But at the same time, it's not very likely. So therefore, I really want to combine this stop out of the hamsters who are shorting right now for some liquidity, plus to see the volume on the ETF. So therefore, I'm not taking a trade yet, but once I do, it's going to be an epic one, and I'm going to keep you updated. So while you're waiting for a trade that I'm going to post very soon, please use my links down in the description of this video to Bybit or BitGet, claim incredible bonuses, join my community where all the smallest trades are in as well, all the altcoins, all the stuff that I don't have time to make videos about. And as always, check out this quick tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management. And let's make some money together. And as always, peace and love. Thomas Krallo. Congratulations once again. This is an epic day, historic moment. Let's make some money. And I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.